Have you ever think that in classical mechanics, all our physics system is always irreversible? I mean that, let's say the second law of motion that governed by this equation, which if we take the transformation just like this, we reverse the time, this transformation does not affect to this equation or remain invariant. But in thermodynamics, our physical system may irreversible. But why? This question leads us to two popular paradoxes in thermodynamics. First one is Locksmith paradox. This paradox was shown as before that in microscopic classical mechanics is reversible, but in macroscopic overall system may irreversible. This paradox was solved by Boltzmann entropy, which we know as this equation, and in this equation we know that the initial microstate omega is neat and the final microstate way more spread. As in our logic, we'll have more possibility configuration, so omega final greater than omega initial. So if we plug into the Boltzmann entropy, we see that the difference of entropy from initial to final will be positive and will be negative if we flip the process. Next paradox is about Maxwell demon. Suppose we have a container that has some kind of red wall that split this container into two chambers, and each of this chamber has yellow particle and white particle. Here, white particles is high-speed particle and yellow particles is low-speed particle. Then the red wall here is wall that possessed by some kind of demon. The rule for demon is simple. First, the demon will move the white particle to the right and moving yellow particle to the left. So by our knowledge in thermodynamics, the left chamber T cold and the right chamber T hot. In this situation, this configuration violating the second law, as we know that energy, especially as heat, transfer from cold to hot, but now the cold being colder and hot being hotter without any work. This thing is impossible except when the demon itself need to use work to process the information, which is the physical nature. So that's why the demon here needs some kind of energy from information to make the work that lead this system to be like this. So again, we're using Boltzmann entropy to solve both paradoxes.